Hey there folks, day 23. Doing a bit of cleanup today, little odds and ends that I haven't done so far or that I forgot to do, that I've been promising to do ever since I started these videos. So I'll see what I get done today, because I'm getting pretty close to insulation and skinning of this as well. I had a chat with a buddy of mine who knows a little bit about DC, so we're going to be chatting about how we're going to power this baby, but that'll be in a future video. So anyway, not going to promise anything here today, but I'll show you what I got done. Well, first thing that I'm doing is that when I put these braces in the other day, I forgot to PL them. So I'm just popping the screws out now, putting some PL. Everything else in the frame has been PL, so I might as well do that as well to make sure that the frame is good and sturdy. Well, that was a surprise. You've seen me wear my apron before. It's a great apron. I mentioned to my wife a couple of weeks ago that it didn't have a pocket for a pencil. So I was keeping it in the side pockets, and wherever it would go, I'd end up losing it, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, came out, I just put on my apron. Look what I noticed. A pocket. Sometime between the last time I wore this and this morning, she snuck out and sewed on a little pocket for my pencil. That's lovely. I just went out and thanked her. She's out in the garden doing some weeding. But yeah, that makes my day. Anyway, folks, time to get back at the trailer. Little dab of PL there. Little dab of PL up right there. And a little bit more right there. And put this back in place. Without trying to spread the PL all over the place. There we go. Excellent. Now screw that right back in there. So this is what I do most days. Just pull out my table saw from its nesting spot right there, so I can get it ready. So usually I have to twist it at a bit of an angle so the board will actually shoot out the garage door if I'm cutting a short piece off. That long end got to go out that way. That's it. It's all in the building. But once I get it set up, it's good for the rest of the day. GoPro, stop recording. And sometimes my GoPro does cooperate and turn off. GoPro, stop recording. I've got a couple of roof trusses I've got to put in, and I think I've got enough here to, I need 3, maybe 4 roof trusses. 1, 2, yeah, 3, maybe 4. I think I have enough to do those, and they're 71 inches each. So I'll hopefully get those in today. I might have to rip another piece of board to get a piece 71 inches, but I'm not quite sure. And this piece here got a slight little crown into it, but I'm keeping it up, and it's only very, very slight crown. I'm keeping it up instead of down. Okay. I'm gonna lift this off. Well, when I went to put in my first rafter, I realized that this one was actually in too far. I had to move it, because what happened, I took the measurement from down there, from there to there, and applied it to here. But there's another 2 by right there. So anyway, I had to move it over. So I got a couple of holes up here now in my lamination, screw holes. So I'm just making a couple of, like, say, fat toothpicks. I'm going to shoot a little PL down the hole, pop these down, let them dry, and then cut them off just in case. Is it needed? Don't know. I'm going to be doing it anyway. So, like I said, don't know if this is needed or required, but something that I'm doing anyway. Well, I did get a little distracted for a little bit. My wife broke both handles off our hose reels, so she wanted new handles. So I had to make a couple of handles for her. So I'm back at the camper again. Had to rip one more rafter that I'm going to put in about right here, halfways between that rafter up there and where it lands right here. So I'm going to put it about halfway, so right along right there. So figured out what I'm going to do with the cabinet door, or the cabinet front face of the cabinet. Got a couple pieces of scrap here, and I was just advised by my wife that this is not going to be the finished. I thought it was going to be the finished. So I don't have to make it like super pretty, just a little bit sturdy. So I ripped down some little scraps that I got. I'm going to give them a sand over anyway, and then probably make frame using staples or something. Not quite sure yet. I'm going to cut everything in size and take a look at it. So I have the little frame, and I'm using staples just to hold it together. Catching both edges, which is what I need. And when I install, I'll probably use staples as well. Okay, cute little frame. Well, that was a dismal failure. So now I'm going to do what I was planning on doing to begin with. Use my Kreg jig and pop in a couple of screws. That'll tighten it right up. Yeah, I don't know why I never did this to begin with. Just like, look. The other frame is so flimsy. I love this jig. Do a lot of building with it. Yeah, so here we go. Let's go stick this face frame in the trailer. Okay, let's see. It's up there nice. I'll put it flush along the bottom edge there. Got some 1.25 inch staples. There we go. That is going nowhere. I like it. Well, I'm pretty much done for day 23. Just getting ready to put all my gear away now. Today what I got done is I got the 3 last roof trusses in. I had to put these straps on her because these are 71, and she sort of bowed out about 71.25, so I had to pull her in. I might look at getting some additional L brackets for here to add some extra strength. Think about that. Also made a couple of hose reel handles for my wife, and I made this little thing. So not a boatload of progress, but progress nevertheless. Still things to do, which will be next time. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.